with the Supreme Court nomination of Amy Coney Barrett, out there they're talking about taking away rights, but does it surprise you that almost every law ever put into place for LGBT community has been by a Republican-appointed Supreme Court judge? And voted in, by the way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me.
Hey, Flip It Red, we are here with Sergio from LGBTQ and Latinos for Trump. So Sergio, what do you think of this?
I love it. I mean, the words I think to describe it are just accepting, carefree, fun, and excitement.
It is. It really is a great time. The energy here, you can't replicate it. So everybody believes that Trump supporters are white bread American cowboys. So what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's how it's going down this election. I think that, it's amazing. So, I don't want to take too much credit, but I'll take a little bit because I do think, I did have a little bit of an example. Coming here, I had my sign, I put it out, and then day after day, week after weekend on Saturdays, I've seen more LGBTQ coming out here, and it just, it made me feel good. It feels good to know that there's others out there that, are finally showing up and standing up for themselves and, being able to, just hold their ground, and it's exciting. Yeah.
It is exciting. And we started a couple weeks ago with the Walk Away campaign came out.
Yeah, actually, that's when I think was my first rally, and it was great. Christian, of course. Christian Walker, he's very outspoken and facts, so I love that.
Can you tell everyone who Christian is?
Yeah, he speaks up about politics, he speaks up about the media, he speaks up about everything. You can see him on Instagram. He's very diverse in all his knowledge about what's going on and how the media portrays and the Democrats, and just coming from the LGBTQ, and like I said, very outspoken and very, very accurate.
Well, are you outspoken?
I think so, yeah.
Are you starting to get there?
I'm starting to get there. It's funny, like I mentioned, I did an interview the first time I was out here. I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't know what I was doing because I'm fairly new to this. Last election, it was, for me, I don't know why, it was like, let's go Hillary. I hate Donald Trump because he's building a wall, which I didn't know, no logistics, no facts. And then this election, I see what's going on. I don't think there's coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason. So once I heard Jeffrey Epstein, Obama, the Democrats, Hollywood, I'm not going to, sit there and be lied to by the media. And then so I seen what's going on, and, I'm supporting Trump, and that's where my vote's going for. It's red.
Do you feel like President Trump supports you?
I do, even as an LGBT community member, but just to some of my beliefs and values, I do, and I am totally against sex trafficking. I see his wife has her organization, Be Best, and I love how she helps foster youth. So those are things that I hold to. We all have personal stories and backgrounds, so some of these things that they're doing, they really have weight. And I don't need a Democratic Party to lie to me and say they're going to do this and going to do that and play with gender politics, identity, and all that, and do nothing for me, and then just try to take my vote for granted. And, I'm not going to fall for that. I believe that the media owes us an apology for all the one-sidedness and, just where are they at? This is Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills in LA, California, everybody loves Beverly Hills. The people, we're all Americans. But the only problem is we're not Americans because we're voting for Trump. Like, what kind of logic is that? What kind of rationality is that? And it's not. So,
liberal logic.
Yeah.
What do you think about the fact that Joe Biden's son doesn't have to have any accountability?
You know what? So I was scrolling on social media and somebody posted, oh, Joe Biden stuck up for his son and said that he accepted his addiction problem and he's getting over it, and that's all great, that's all gravy, that's wonderful, trust and believe. I know that situation, but the thing is, what's the excuse? Because it's only excuse. What's the excuse for what he's doing now? How are you going to go get all this money from this lady in Moscow, I believe it is? How are you going to go and do what you did with Russia and then your dad and deny everything and all these pictures and everything? It's
Russia, China, Ukraine, the list goes on, and people do have addictions and they get over it. I think it's the money that we're more concerned about and the high crimes.
Well, we're going to say Russia because nobody wants a spotlight on China.
Nobody's getting the news. So does it surprise you that with the Supreme Court nomination of Amy Coney Barrett, that out there they're talking about taking away rights, but does it surprise you that almost every law ever put into place for LGBT community has been by a Republican-appointed Supreme Court judge?
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me because I think...
And voted in, by the way.
Yeah, you know something? I believe that, they may not agree with the whole LGBTQ community and lifestyle.
They believe in civil rights, and that encompasses everyone.
Right, so, and saying that they believe us as a whole of human beings, so they're not going to deny us our rights. They can't. It's not constitutional, So, as I mentioned, for the Democrats to play political identity, whatever it is, politics, it's a form of fear just to take our vote for granted. But yeah, I was reading through some of the things, and I can't remember them offhand, about how it was by, like you said, voted in by Republicans and brought up by Republicans.
Republican Supreme Court judges have always voted for LGBT community.
Yeah, so as I said, I have it right here. I mean, some of the things are, President Trump is the first president in U.S. history to enter office unopposed to gay marriage. Obama opposed gay marriage during his first 4 years in office. Trump is the first Republican president in U.S. history to acknowledge Pride Month. Trump has appointed the second openly gay federal prosecutor, Patrick J. Bamate, to the 9th Court District, and so forth, So it just goes to show
These are good.
Yeah.
There's a whole list.
Yeah.
There's got to be like 50 of them on there.
It just goes to
Maybe more.
Yeah, it just goes to show that, when somebody wants something so bad, they will do things to confuse the people to get what they want, such as the Democrats. And then, they're building up these walls and obstacles for President Trump. And, it's crazy. It's kind of crazy. And, I'm not comparing President Trump to what I'm about to compare this to, but, Jesus Christ came and he wanted to flip the whole world. He did flip the whole world upside down. And what was so upsetting was that the Pharisees were very opposed to the man-made traditions being overturned to heavenly principles and forgiveness. They wanted to be acknowledged and praised as human beings. So I can see how the Democrats are operating the same as Pharisees in a sense. So this man who is going against all these odds, all these people, celebrities, the media, the Democrats, and God only knows who else. The thing is, he might be doing something right.
He absolutely is doing a lot right.
Yeah.
He's doing it, and he's doing it for all of us.
I just find it sad. I find it sad that, you want one side to be able to speak how they want, praise what they want, and be able to have acceptance. But when it comes to the red side, Republican, for Trump, whatever it is, you're not Mexican, you're not Latino, you're not LGBT, you're not Q, you're not black, you're not this, you're not that. How does that make sense to you? Is that rational? It's like, especially for the LGBT community, we come so far. People have paved the way for us to come thus far, and yet you want to put us back in a box and judge us and discriminate even more just because we're not siding with you? Where's the acceptance? Where's the openness? The same that we were shown, where's it at now?
Yeah, it's amazing. But I think the biggest thing is that the left really pushes the narrative. Like, I have friends that on the left that really don't even believe that you could be LGBTQ and or black or Latino and vote for Trump, and it's just a big misnomer.
Yeah, and I think it's unfortunate for myself and other individuals as myself whose friends are all leftists, and they can't speak up and share what they feel about Trump or what they feel about the Democratic Party, because those who are going for Biden and Kamala are so quick to attack and rush us, and it's like, where's the equality? Where's the fairness in that? We're all just, what happened to being adults, having common sense, being able to agree to disagree and just share our views?
Can I tell you?
Tell me.
It doesn't win elections.
Exactly, yeah. It doesn't get you money, it doesn't get you donations, it doesn't get you votes.
That's right. But anyway, thank you so much, Sergio. It has been a pleasure speaking with you, and you are a breath of fresh air, and I adore you. And I'm going to call you my friend because I love you. You're great.
you so much.
Yes, so thank you, Sergio, and keep fighting the good fight.
Thank you so much. We have a couple more weekends, Saturdays. Come on out. You can feel free to express yourself, be creative, non-judgmental, and just have fun. That's what we're here for. And as human beings, we should all love each other. So
We should all love each other. Peace.
thank you.